welcome to Snips Happen with Tara. I'm Tara. Today, we're going to be working on part 2 of my project for the design team. I went through and put my signatures in. My washi tape wants to come up there. I put my signatures in off camera because everybody knows how to do a signature. And my mat wants to move. The other signature in. Yes, I did sew it in upside down, but we can make that work. Accidents happen. I'm not going to take it out because I don't want to distress my spines. I have not see how it looks like that. I do not want to put my closure on yet because I'm not sure how I want to do my closure, if I want to do large whale tails or if I want to put them into that. But that's not what we're making today. We are making one of these for one of these that go in like this on here, like so. So we're going to make one of those. We're going to call this an envelope, I don't know, triple pocket, because right here, let me get my fussy cuts for this. I don't think one of these will fit, but I wanted to show you. There's another pocket right here. I still have to make something for that, but there's another pocket right there. So we're going to make another one of those, and we'll be able to put it on one of the pages inside here. And what probably I'll have to, let me grab my glue here, and we're going to put a little bit of glue there because that keeps wanting to pop up and I don't like that. So we're going to put a little glue here so that there's some glue there. And then we're going to put it on another one of the pages. So I'm going to show you how we're making that today. I'm going to put this up here out of the way. First we have to take, if I didn't say, hello everybody, how are you? This is a design team project for Scrapbooking with Me. I am a design team member. I want this mat to stay here because it cuts down the reflection of my lights. But if it doesn't stay here, it can go. That is for sure. And then, let's see. I'm using the Cozy Library Collection for this project. Oh, we can use the library. Do we want to use the library one? Or not the library, but the typewriter one? Yeah, we can use the typewriter one. And then all I did was, the typewriter's going to be cut off on that. So we can't use the typewriter one for that. As I flip the page over, and the envelope is just a wee bit big for the 8.5 by 11 page. So I took my pencil, excuse my arm, took my pencil, and I just went around the outside of the envelope. Ooh, I can't draw a straight line to save my life, but we are going to try to do this. Yes, we are. That is what we're going to try to do. We're going to try and do this. Has fall weather hit where you are? It has with me. Some days it's really, really cold, and then there's other days where it's hard to tell if it's fall or not. The only way we can tell that it's fall here is the leaves are off the trees. Then you just cut around where you drew your lines for the envelope. And now if I can just cut around the lines for the envelope. I probably haven't had enough coffee yet this morning because I woke up and just started filming. Didn't even give my allergy meds time to kick in. But I wanted to get some videos done for my friends. Oh, maybe I should put this here so you guys can see me cut this, because you guys don't like to look at an empty screen. I don't know why that one spot on the envelope has that weird shape to it. That is so weird. We are not keeping these little pieces, so they can go to the garbage. The garbage. And then we just fold these like this. It does not make a complete envelope because, as you know, it was short. So listen, if the reflection's on here, I'm sorry, but I can't work with that because it moves. So we're just going to get rid of that. I am so sorry about that. I need my little squeegee thing. There it is. Alright. And then when you flip it over, hopefully it's square. Hopefully. That's square enough for me. And then we're going to glue it down. Like, just glue your flaps. Don't glue anything. Come on, Art. It's too early in the morning to play this game. The glue isn't even awake yet. Oh, the furnace is awake though. That's telling you it's awake. And glue this. I thought this would be a nice addition to add a flip to this flippy floppy journal thing that I am making for my design team project. So we got that. So we would probably add it to the journal like that. So then this here, what I did was with this is I kept one of the flaps to the back, and then I folded it like so. But I folded it this way, this went this way, and this went this. And I pulled it back so that we could have a tuck spot. And this piece went in here like so. This goes to the back. And this piece goes like this. And this piece goes like this. I'm just creasing my edges good. That's all I'm doing. So this one goes to the back like that. And then I'm going to grab some book page. So I have some book page over here. Like this. I don't know if there's any naughty words, so don't look. It was a Reader's Digest book, so I'm hoping there's no naughty words. I'm hoping. but that's never to say that there isn't any naughty words. And then this big flap here, we glue this flappy down because we don't need it. Like that. And then you don't have to put the book page all the way down because it's a pocket and it's like a crossover pocket. So glue it down like that. See how it just covers it? Oh, excuse me. Let's zoom in a little so you can, oh. Now I just gotta find you on the screen. There we go. Zoom in so you can see me. I figured out how to put my computer or my phone to my computer so that I can make sure that you're in screen. And I was like, okay, I can zoom you in now. Yeah, well, I lost you on the screen for a minute. But I found you. See, you never know what shenanigans are gonna happen here. Oh, yeah, well, see, I just took you off screen while I was inking. You never know what shenanigans are gonna happen here on Snips Happen, you know. Because I'm loonier than a bedbug some days. But speaking of that, if you like my shenanigans, you know where that little bell is. So you never miss one of my goofy moments. And if I made you giggle today, then make sure you leave a comment to tell me that I made you giggle. And if you like this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up because I always like those big thumbs up. See? And then you bring her in like this, and then you put a piece of paper there. Let me just bring out just a wee bit. There we go. So that we can get this piece. And this piece we are going to use. I lost my leftover piece. Where'd you do with it, silly? Where did you do with it? Okay, you just had it here. Where did it go? Oh, well, I guess we ain't using that piece. But we can use this piece. Let's use this corner piece right here with the books. So then I just take this piece here and I glue it down and then I cut it out. And that's all I do is glue it down and cut it out. Guess it didn't want me to use the leftover piece from the piece I used for that because I can't find it, but I'll find it after the video because that's always how it happens. Find everything after the fact. I'm telling you, I'm a day late and $1 short for everything. Some new kits have dropped on the website if you want to go over and grab yourself a new kit. There's some new ones over there. I haven't went over to check out the new kits. I'm going to be going over to check out the new ones because she's always dropping new kits and I gotta get myself a new, there's a couple new ones that I want, so I gotta go over and see the new ones so that I can get myself a couple new ones. Not that I need them. No. I have to have all the kits. I don't know what it is, but I have to have them all. Are you like that? Are you one of the ones that have to have all the kits? Tell me in the comments. I've always been that way. Had to have all the kits. Had to have them all. My drive doesn't think I need them all, but I do. I was just drawing it out because I wanted to ink it like I did the other one so that it matched. So that's what I'm doing, is drawing it out so that I can ink it. I know you're supposed to tear paper, but it's called Snips Happens here. And how can you do Snips Happens if you don't cut the paper? That kind of defeats the purpose, right? I'm just, if I didn't say I'm using Vintage Photo Oxide, I never really cared for Vintage Photo. Nope. I've had it for a while. Never really used it. This is the first project I actually ever used it on. Yeah. It's supposed to go on the envelope, not on your desk. Way to go, smarty pants. And then when you fold it over like so, you have this beautiful pocket here, pocket here. And then you have to open it up like so. And you're gonna glue a piece of paper in here. Flip this back like this. Make sure we're in frame here. Let's move that up there. That's my problem lately, is having trouble staying in frame. But I like that my phone will go to my computer, so I can keep us in frame that way. That I can see everything. There's that. Here's Johnny. Wrong thing here, Tara. Wrong thing. You're crafting, not watching movies. And that goes like that, and that goes like that. So you have that pretty thing like this. Oh, I love these. I'll be making more of these. Yes, sir. Let's cut this right here. And we can put that right there, like so, to cover this back pocket. You gotta make sure you cover the back. The back is pretty much not usable because of all the folding, but we can make it where it's usable by putting a pocket on there, because we have pockets that can be added, or you can make a pocket to go on there. So just keep that in mind when you choose your paper, that you won't have a functional pocket there, because, you know, you have to make a pocket to go there or use one from the collection. Concentrating hard on so now I want to round my corners on this one. Yes, I do, because I like rounding corners. I didn't round corners on the other one, but I am rounding corners on this one. Because, you know, that's just me. Envelopes and rounded corners is my thing. Always has been. Let's move the ink back so that we can ink it up quick. Yeah. Ink it up quick. I don't like to ink on camera with you guys because you've all seen everybody ink and you know how to ink. It's just that when you finish up a project like this, you kind of have to finish up the edging. So then this will go on here like this, and then this gets glued like this. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it in the journal, so we're not going to glue it down, but I am going to glue it down to the back so it's ready when I want to put it in. So it's ready like this. And then I'm going to go to, this is my scrap stuff I'm going to have to clean up. I'm going to put this here because I made this the other day as part of the kit. It's actually paper from the last one I made, but I'm going to put this one here so it has a pocket, just because it's me. Put this one here like that, and then oh, that's too big. That's too big. Maybe these ones are smaller. I want to use one of the tags from the kit, but that won't fit in there. And it's a little too big for there, but it'll work. I like that, And then I just have to make a tag for the front. I haven't made one for the front, but I can put one of those there. So that's done. And I'll make a taggy for the front and we'll be good. And these little critters she sent out as a freebie, and I thought they would be funny to include like on the front of this, but I don't know if there's any that, ooh, that one's cool. I think I'm gonna put that one on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that one on it. Just like that. And a little more going, yeah. Just like that. And that is our completed project for our design team project. I'm going to be putting it into this. I'm just not sure where I want to put it, on what page I want to put it, like, because I have so many pages. I'm just not sure where, like, it'll go like this on a page. I'm just not sure where I want to put it. Maybe we could just put it right there because I kind of like it right there. Yeah, well, let's just put it down. And we don't have to worry about it. It's already down. How about that? And I'm only going to do it side tuck so that we can add a tag or whatever in there. How about that? It's in the journal. There we go. I still have to make a tag for it, but there she be. All done and complete. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.